Archangel Michael says, there is a storm of emotions around someone who loves you deeply but is being pulled away by voices that don't understand your bond. Their family is building invisible walls between your souls, yet their heart keeps running back to you every time. Even in silence, their spirit calls your name, louder than any spoken word from those who disapprove. There's something haunting them each night, a vision of a life with you that won't fade. They try to obey their family's pressure, but their heart rebels every time they close their eyes. They imagine your face in the places where they feel the most unloved by those around them. They smile in front of everyone as if everything is all right, but inside, they are falling apart. The weight of choosing between love and loyalty is tearing their soul in two directions. They never thought it would be this hard to love you so openly when so many are against it. They never imagined that loving someone like you would come with such deep pain from their own bloodline. Yet here they are, hiding tears and swallowing feelings every time your name is whispered. And still, they can't forget you, no matter how much their family tries to erase your presence. Type Amen to get blessing 333. In secret, they've cried for you. In silence, they've written your name 100 times, afraid to be caught dreaming of you again. Their family watches their every step, thinking they've moved on, but they haven't. Archangel Michael says, divine truth cannot be buried under denial and pressure. Love that is chosen by the soul cannot be unchosen by others. They are slowly realizing that nothing else feels right except being with you. Your connection was written in a place higher than any human approval. And the more they try to obey their family, the more they feel like a stranger in their own skin. Because they don't feel whole when they're far from you. They thought distance would silence their heart, but it only made your memory louder. They thought time would erase you, but it has only drawn your name deeper into their bones. Every conversation with their family feels like a battle between pretending and breaking down. Type Amen to get blessing 444. At night, they wonder what life would look like if they had the courage to choose you openly. They keep old pictures, unread messages, and moments frozen in time, hidden away like precious secrets. But even those secrets scream for freedom, begging to be lived out loud. Their mother says no. Their father disapproves. Even siblings laugh it off as a mistake, but none of them can feel what they feel. They're trying to hold both worlds, but one is filled with lies and the other with truth, you. And truth, no matter how much it's covered, always fights to come back to light. This person knows deep inside that they'll never find a connection like yours again. They've tried to meet others. They've gone on silent dates, dressed up for someone else's expectations. But their heart remains untouched, still dressed in memories of you. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They remember how you touched their soul with your honesty. They remember how you spoke into their wounds without even knowing. No one else has ever made them feel like they belong, until you. Archangel Michael says, the battle between blood ties and soul contracts is never easy. But those who walk with courage are always rewarded by divine alignment. Their family may not see it now, but heaven sees everything. Heaven knows your heart is pure. Heaven knows the pain you carry for being misunderstood and pushed away. Heaven knows this was not your fault, but your faith is about to shift everything. Because this person is awakening. They are tired of pretending. They are tired of choosing peace for others while they burn inside. Type Amen to get blessing 121. They're about to make a move. They're about to confront their family, even if it costs them everything. Because living without you is starting to feel like not living at all. They've replayed your last words 100 times. They remember your patience, your grace, your love that never asked them to choose. But now they are choosing you, not because you forced them, but because their soul cannot resist you. They're not just fighting for love, they're fighting for themselves, their freedom, and their joy. Every lie their family told them about you is losing its power. They are beginning to see with their own eyes and not the eyes of others. They are waking up. And in that awakening, your love becomes the only thing that feels real. Everything else feels like a dream they are ready to walk away from. Type Amen to get blessing 636. Archangel Michael says, divine timing is unfolding right now. No more delays. No more pretending. You were not brought into their life by accident. This love was assigned. And while others may not understand, that's because they were not meant to carry this truth. You have been patient, and heaven has watched. You have cried, and angels have recorded every tear. Now, they are sending signs to this person, louder, clearer, undeniable. They're going to see your name again. They're going to hear your favorite song. They're going to feel your energy, even when no one else is in the room. Type Amen to get blessing 999. And in that moment, they will realize they were never supposed to run away from you. They were supposed to run to you. This person will soon confess what they've kept buried for so long. They'll tell you how many nights they wanted to call. They'll tell you how their heart never moved on. They'll tell you that even though their family rejected the idea of you, they couldn't. Because your spirit is home to them. Because you saw them when others only saw control and conditions. Because you never made them feel wrong for loving the way they do. They're going to return, not to beg, but to claim what's already theirs, you. They're going to bring clarity, truth, and the courage you've waited to see. They're going to say the words you never thought would come, I choose you. I always have. Type Amen to get blessing 515. And when they do, things will shift faster than you ever imagined. Doors will open that were once locked. Hearts will soften that once were stone. Even the family that once refused to see will begin to notice something they missed, your light. The glow around you will be impossible to deny. And the bond between you two will speak louder than any disapproval ever did. They will walk away from their comfort zones. They will step into your world. And together, you will build something no one else ever believed could exist. This journey was never meant to be easy. It was meant to be worth it. And now, it's time to see the reward of your waiting. Type Amen to get blessing 888. A message will arrive. A call will come unexpectedly. A door you once closed in sorrow will reopen with purpose. You won't have to chase this person anymore. They are being divinely moved toward you. Not because you begged, but because your truth stood taller than lies. Your love held them when their world was falling. Your presence healed them when no one else noticed their wounds. And now, they're finally ready to stop fighting what God already wrote. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart. A divine reunion is coming. A sacred bond is about to be reborn. Type Amen to get blessing 303. This time, no one will pull them away. This time, they will fight beside you. This time, their voice will speak up, even if their family disapproves. Because love like this cannot be silenced. Love like this cannot be destroyed. Love like this was sent to rewrite destiny. So breathe deep. The chapter of loneliness is closing. A new chapter of divine union is unfolding. They are coming. They are yours. They've always been yours. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They've thought about all the consequences. They've imagined the arguments, the shouting, the looks of betrayal from their own family. But none of it outweighs the ache in their soul when you're not by their side. They tried living the life their family wanted for them. But no matter how much they smiled in public, they felt empty in private. Because nothing compares to the way you made them feel seen, heard, and loved. Every path they've walked away from you has led to confusion and sorrow. Every attempt to replace your presence has ended in disappointment. Their heart isn't confused, it's just been suppressed by fear and expectations. Type Amen to get blessing 144. Now the suppression is breaking. The fear is melting away, and what's left is a truth that can no longer be ignored. They are walking toward you, not because they're running from someone, but because they are returning to themselves. You are their mirror. You are their peace. You are the only person who didn't demand they become someone else to feel loved. This kind of love terrifies people who have never known it. That's why their family resisted, they feared what they couldn't understand. But this person is learning that understanding doesn't need to come from others to feel right. They want to take your hand again. They want to face the world with you, no matter how loud the noise gets. Because your love is quiet but powerful, patient but undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing 155. They're going to reach out with trembling hands, but a confident heart. Their words might be slow at first, but their eyes will say everything. They'll speak of dreams where your name keeps appearing. They'll confess that you never really left them. They'll admit that every new person reminded them of what they lost. They'll tell you how they looked for traces of you in every room they entered. You will hear it in their voice, this is real. You will see it in their face, this is not a moment, it's a new beginning. And when they say, I'm here now, you'll know the long wait was not wasted. Archangel Michael says, it's not just a reunion, it's a resurrection. What others try to kill is being reborn with divine breath. What they tried to bury is rising with purpose and strength. Type Amen to get blessing 494. Let the old heartbreak go. Let the memories of being pushed aside melt away. A fresh chapter is being written in heaven with your names tied together. No more hiding. No more wishing and waiting in silence. Your love is being wrapped in light and led by truth. They won't need to explain why they're choosing you this time. Their actions will speak louder than explanations. Their presence will replace the absence that used to haunt your days. They are done fighting themselves. They are ready to lose everything else to gain back your love. And in doing so, they'll realize they didn't lose anything, they gained everything. Type Amen to get blessing 191. Even those who once stood in the way will begin to see the change. They'll notice the glow return to this person's face. They'll watch as peace surrounds your union like a divine shield. Some may still not understand. Some may walk away. But the bond between you will hold stronger than any storm they try to bring. Because this love was formed in fire and refined in waiting. It was tested by time, by doubt, by opposition, but it endured. And now, it is rising with power to claim its rightful place. Your patience has made heaven proud. Your faith has become a lighthouse in their darkest moments. And now, that light is guiding them home to you. Type Amen to get blessing 373. Archangel Michael says, you are not receiving leftovers. You are receiving a transformed heart, purified by the fire of rejection and truth. They are not coming back the same, they are coming back awakened. They will honor your name. They will stand by your side, even when the world questions them. Because this time, it's not about proving others wrong, it's about proving their own soul right. They've finally realized they were trying to impress the wrong people. Their soul only needed peace, and that peace lives in your presence. Now, they're walking away from noise, choosing the melody that only your heart plays. Every step they take is being blessed. Every word they speak in your direction is being sealed by heaven. Every doubt they had is being crushed by the force of divine love. Type Amen to get blessing 818. You will not cry in confusion again. You will not feel abandoned anymore. The long nights are giving way to mornings filled with joy. This person has cried for you, don't ever think they didn't care. They wept when they said goodbye. They broke inside while pretending they were okay. But now, the masks are falling. The truth is rising. And what was once hidden is about to be shouted from the rooftops. They'll want to walk with you in the open. They'll want the world to know, this is the person I love. They'll say your name with pride, not shame. Type Amen to get blessing 202. They will introduce you to spaces they once feared bringing you into. They will protect your heart with the same passion you protected theirs. This is more than love, it's divine restoration. The timelines are aligning. The divine clock is striking the hour. And this reunion is not just a meeting, it's a mission. Together, you'll break generational chains. Together, you'll defy every expectation. Together, you'll build something that no opposition can shake. Archangel Michael says, prepare the space in your heart again. They are coming, not as a stranger, but as the one heaven chose for you long ago. And this time, they're not leaving. Type Amen to get blessing 1000. They are already thinking of how to face you again. They have imagined what they will say, how they will explain the silence, the delays, and the confusion. Their heart beats faster each time they think of your eyes, those eyes that waited without blame. They don't want to come back with empty promises. They want to come back with action, presence, and a future in their hands. They are not rushing out of guilt, they are returning because their soul has finally decided to be brave. The voices of doubt are losing their grip. The weight of family pressure is cracking under the strength of their love. They now understand that no amount of approval can replace the peace they feel when they are with you. Type Amen to get blessing 717. This time, when they come, they will stay. No more hiding, no more running, no more listening to people who never understood your connection. Their energy has shifted, and the angels are guiding them step by step toward you. They're asking the universe to give them one more chance. They're praying that your heart still has space for them. They're believing that love can rise again, even from a broken place. Archangel Michael says, this love has never been ordinary. It was born in heavenly timing and is protected by divine forces. That is why, even after all this time, it refuses to die. It's still alive in both of you, even if you've been quiet. It's still burning beneath the silence. And very soon, that flame will become a fire too powerful to ignore. Type Amen to get blessing 626. There will be a meeting. Maybe it will be unexpected. Maybe it will be under the stars or in a place that once belonged to both of you. But it will feel different this time. There will be no more fear behind their eyes. There will be no more hiding behind words. They will say your name with trembling lips, but their heart will be steady. They will hold your hand with purpose. And when they look into your soul, you'll see it, they are finally ready. Ready to face what they ran from. Ready to break every chain of family control and toxic expectation. Ready to love you fully, without compromise. Type Amen to get blessing 343. They're going to talk about forever. Not in a fairy tale way, but with depth, clarity, and vision. They'll tell you how they want to build a life where no one gets to pull them away from their truth. You'll feel it. The shift. The difference between what was and what now is. They've been in darkness. They've sat in rooms full of people yet felt completely alone without you. But no more. They are choosing light. They are choosing love. They are choosing you. Type Amen to get blessing 505. They might not have the right words at first. They might pause and hesitate, afraid that they've lost their chance. But you will see it in their eyes, this is not the same person who left. They've grown. They've learned. They've transformed through pain and silence. Every time their family said, "Forget them," their heart whispered, "I can't." Every time they were told you weren't right for them, their soul screamed that you were the only one who ever was. And now, they're done whispering. They will speak their truth like a roar that breaks every chain around them. They will stand tall next to you, unashamed. And their love will no longer live in shadows, it will live in light. Type Amen to get blessing 411. This is the love that survives storms. This is the love that defies generations of fear and brokenness. This is the love that will inspire others to break free too. You are not just receiving a partner, you are receiving a warrior. One who had to fight their own mind, their family's resistance, and the lies they were told. And they've emerged on the other side, bruised, but unshaken in their love for you. There is power in a love that returns by choice. There is beauty in forgiveness and hope that still believes in second chances. And your heart, though bruised, is strong enough to receive this miracle. Because this is a miracle. It's not just a reunion, it's a divine collision. Two hearts that never stopped believing, even when the world told them to forget. Type Amen to get blessing 282. Archangel Michael says, "You have passed the test. You didn't curse the silence. You didn't lose your faith. And for that, a sacred reward is unfolding. A love that was delayed, not denied. A connection that was tested, not destroyed. Now is the time. Their feet are walking your way. Their soul is pulling them home. And when you open the door, both your lives will change forever. Because heaven waited for this. Because your angels fought for this. And now, you're going to live in the promise. Not the pain. Not the waiting, but the fulfillment. Type Amen to get blessing 525.